like the third time I'm trying to do this, so hopefully this works. But this is 5 things that I fucking hate about this car. So, look at this fucking asshole flying so fast. Number one. Now, just a little disclaimer. Oh, I scraped. This is not gonna be about like in general. It's gonna be about my car. The first one is not about my car, but everything else will be about my car. But number one, the radio system. This fucker, when it's stock, is garbage. This shit is just so... Okay, let me go. This shit is so bad. The whole sound system in a stock Rex 2002 or 2003 is garbage. It's just so bad. It's just an old fucking radio. It sounds like an old sack of shit. So, now, I told you the first one is not me in my car, because I actually have... The guy who I got this from had a sick fucking setup. He had a fucking a sick radio, sick radio, and a subwoofer in the back. So this thing, the music is fine in this. But my whole issue is just when I heard it in a friend of mine has a bug eye, and his was just, forget it. It's fucking garbage. It's trash. And I was like, I can't fucking pass up not saying anything about it because it's that fucking bad. So that's number one. The radio, the stereo on the radio is garbage. Number 2, this hits home for me because the last car that I used had plenty of space. This asshole has nothing. This one has fucking literally nothing. Now what I mean by this is a couple things, but the first one is the cup holders. I don't know what this fucking situation is, but I'm not liking it. So there's 2 cup holders in this car. Yeah, 2, that's it. And both of them are in shitty spots. One of them is right, it's like a fucking triangle right here, like a group right here. You got the cup holder right next, and when I say right next, I mean literally right next to it is the e-brake. And then right in front of the e-brake and the cup holder is the fucking clutch. So, alright, let's go, buddy. Come on. So, this whole situation right here is too cluttered. It's way too cluttered to actually have a cup here and not fucking hit it every time you ship. Or pull the e-brake up. Because I can't put a water bottle here. I just can't. Every time I put a water bottle here, I hit it when I go to shift, and it's asinine. It sucks. So that's the first cup holder. Now the second cup holder, I don't know what this bitch was thinking about coming to this party, but she wasn't invited. She is up here for some fucking reason. I don't know why she's up here. She's in front of a vent, which I don't get at all. I hate it, it makes no sense, and it just ruins whatever I'm drinking if I have the fan on. What I mean by this is I had this is so fucking irrelevant, but I had a fucking Frappuccino, right? And it wouldn't fit here because the straw would I would keep hitting the straw. So I fucking put it up here, right? It fits, but I have my phone holder right here, so it hits the phone. So that's number 1 I just don't like. But it's right in front of a vent, and a Frappuccino is cold. It's a cold coffee. It's freezing when I had it and the story took place. It was cold. It was snowing outside. Don't ask why I got a Frappuccino when it's freezing. Shut up. Don't ask. But I put it here and I put the heat on because it's cold. It melted the fucking drink in a matter of like 2 minutes. So my Starbucks is like melted and nasty because of where I put it. And the cup holder's right here. You do that to like a fucking coffee, and you put the fucking AC on, or you fucking put the like cold air on, you're gonna fucking ruin your coffee. But it sucks. And I know I'm talking about coffee in general, but any drink you put in here, tea, you got fucking chocolate milk, whatever. It's right near a vent, so whatever you put here, you don't count on putting the fan on because you're gonna fucking ruin your drink no matter what. So that I couldn't fucking tell you. I wish I could. I don't know what I just don't like it. So number 3, going along with space kind of deal, is the doors. Now, the doors necessarily are not the issue, it's the bottom of the door. Now, all cars have a fucking little spot to put shit in. It's just what every car has, you know? It's a fucking little spot to put, you know, a napkin or like a towel. Not a towel, but a microfiber cloth, whatever. It's just a nice spot to put shit in. This car, forget it. You can't put shit in here. I can't even put a microfiber cloth in here. And now the things, the actual fucking little cubbies here, they actually arc in towards the door. So it's actually less room to put shit in. I can't even put my hand through there because my hand doesn't fit. And I'm a big kid, I get it, but I don't have fucking colossal fucking hands. You know, it's just small, and you can't put anything in it. You can't put a water bottle, which again, 2 spots that suck ass. And now this fucker in the back, you can't put a fucking water bottle in it. And it's just, it sucks, because this car has no room for anything. Leading to number 4, yeah. Leading to number 4 is the back. Now, I've heard so many fucking stories going against what I'm about to say, and I don't care because it's fucking true. There's no space in the back. You can't fit 4 comfortably in this car. Bitch, I don't care how much you persuade me to think that you are comfortable with a foot of fucking legroom. Bitch, you're not comfortable. Just admit it. There's no room in the back. You cannot fit 4 comfortably in this car. You can fit 2, fine. 2 more, you're stretching it. You cannot fit 4 in this car. Just don't count on it. And then again, I get this car is a sports car. It's a model car. I mean, it's a sports model after the Impreza. I get it. But it sucks because a lot of people use this as a daily, you know, and they like to fucking show their car off and shit. I like to show this car off. But people like to fucking get their little group of friends and just ride in this car. And you get the bitch complaining like, my feet hurt, my legs are tired, I got pins and needle. You get that if you have someone in the back of the car. All I'm saying. So that's number 4. There's no room in the back. Now going to number 5, this is a situation where I get and I understand, but I wish didn't happen. What I mean by this is that this car has quote unquote, I think they're called cancer spots. And what these cancer spots are is basically where rust starts to accumulate, rust starts to appear on the car, you know, just in general, where the rust starts to appear, and it's very noticeable. What I mean by this is the rear bumper on each corners where they start to, how am I going to explain this? I'll show you, but in these spots on the rear bumper, they start to accumulate rust. Now, this sucks because it can spread, right? Once rust starts, it can easily just start to keep going and going and going. Which, again, it's something with the 202 to 203 models, which I understand because, you know, there's a 201 in my house, and the clear coat comes up, and the whole hood of the car is gone with paint. But it's one of those things where it's like, you know it's gonna happen, and you know it will happen, you just wish it doesn't. Now, you can stop this if you just take the precaution and you maintenance it right before it actually happens. I didn't fucking know. I had no clue. I just got this car like a couple months ago. So I had no fucking clue it was gonna happen until I fucking saw it when I got the car. So that sucks. But that's when I'm gonna end it. I hope you guys liked the video. This is a little different. I said that in the last video. I know. I'm sorry. I'm fucking having fun with this. But this is a little different. This is no cinematics, really. There are gonna be little clips of what I'm actually explaining to you. But there's not gonna be like cinematics of fucking a cup holder. You know, there's no reason to fucking have a cinematic of a door holder. I mean, a fucking little holder in the door. So it's just me talking, and quite honestly, I like doing this. I like kind of just talking to the camera and shit. It's fun for me. So if you guys like this, let me know. If you don't like it, tell me what you want to see. Please communicate with me a little bit. Give me some fucking effort. But in all honesty, I hope you guys like the video. Like, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Summer